Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is Claudio St. Michael, and today I'm doing my first video. The video we're going into today is talking about how white studs don't exist. Now, let me bring up the definition of what a stud is, because this is very important. A lesbian stud refers to a black, masculine presenting lesbian. A culturally specific identifying originating. Oh, I messed up. A culturally specific identity originating in the black community to describe masculine black women who embrace traditionally masculine styles, behaviors, roles, and it's distinct from the title butch. Okay. Now, I've been hearing a lot of talk lately. I've been a stud finder since easily 2008. I've been a stud finder since 2008. I'm always trying to crack down these studs. And let me tell you, none of them have ever been a white stud. Because they don't exist. That's like a unicorn. We're going to get into what they do generally, like what their type of white stud is, and then we're going to get deeper into that. We're going to dive into everything. Let's get started. Now, first things first. Let me show you an example of what a stud really looks like. I'm going to bring up some examples, and you just stop me when you see the perpetrator. Okay, okay. Give me 1 second, please. This is like a goddamn TED Talk, so like I'm doing everything off the side, you know? Okay. Now, something that people don't usually get into when they're talking about these studs is they forget the Latin studs. But yes, we're counting Latin studs easily as we're gonna put them under the black. I know black and Dominican. I don't care. No, we're putting black studs. We're putting the Latin studs in there. But now let's start. Let's start here. Right? These these right here. These are what studs look like. Now, these are like your new fashion studs. That is not a stud. That is not a stud. That is not a stud. That's wrong. That's not a stud. Now let's wait for the next one. That is not a stud. You see what I'm talking about? We're picking up what you're putting down. Like these are like the people you bully back in the day, like the nerds. That is not a stud. That's an Italian. Um, that's a fucking Torone. That's a Southsider. Um, that's a stud, a stud finder. I'm a stud finder. I know what these studs are. I know I know them. I hunt them. But now, let's dive a little deeper. Let me show you off the strength. Now this is the look that the white lesbians be trying to go for. Let's search up the word butch. That's what they are. Yeah, butch. Now let's go. Like this is a stud. That ain't I don't know what she is. She might be Blasian. Nah, we'll take her. We'll take her. And by we, it's like when you have an NFL team and you always refer to her as we for some reason. Um, Now we're gonna look for a butch white woman. All right, look at this. I would bully that nigga. All right, let's see. Another one. This is what they pull out. Like this is like their bread and butter. Like if you got this, yo, this is their bread and butter. Like this is what they look like. This is like the poster child of butch. You know, I don't know what this bitch is, but she just looks like she's dumb and dumber. Um, let's see. This, another one, which I don't know where the fuck they be getting these fits from. The butch side though, they be just tweaking. Like they be throwing on what they think men need, men be throwing on, like in the movies and shit. Like they want to be the movie man. They don't want to be a man. But this shit's pretty fucking funny. I'd still crack. All right, nigga, I would tear it. I doom doom doom. Um, Once again, this is not a stud, but we've seen some studs. We've seen black women wear the same fit without the little fucking weird wristband thing going on, but we've seen black studs do the same thing before, and you know that's when it looks more appropriate. Let's see what this nigga got go. Butch, yeah, like that's what we're dealing with right now. You know what I'm talking about? Like they be on some bullshit, but it's some funny bullshit. So like I fuck with them, but like those are like back in the day. You ever see that meme where it's the black nerd, and then like he's trying to talk to the girl, and she's not messing with him. Um, yeah, this one right here. This is what the butch community gives me the same vibe. You know, they get up when they're older, they get a good job because none of the bitches wanted them when they were like young and butch. Now they're a little older and butch. Bitches want to settle down with a butch broad, and like now they're like, yo, I've done turned up. But anyway, oh wait, here's the. Don't worry, he's just a nerd. Why do they always pick thugs? Hey, baby. That shit's amazing. Um, now, hear me out. A black woman though can be butch also. Now, this is one of those situations, right, where it's like a square is a rectangle, but a rectangle can't be a square, you know? And it just is what it is. I don't make the rules. I'm looking for a specific type of. I had to type in fat. I didn't want to have to type in fat. No, I'm looking, but like you see them bending, whoa, his whole life, his whole life, his whole life. But anyway, um, I was looking for a specific stud. But let's forget about this. Let's talk about the Latins. The Puerto Rican stud. I'm pretty sure I spelled everything wrong. Don't don't get me. But like these Puerto Rican studs, they be the prettiest studs. Like what? 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 I don't care what they saying. Um, I'm gonna have to type in more vicious words because yeah, like what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Now this one actually went more towards for the nerd side. You see the flannel right there? So this one, so the light skinned one, that she's tripping out. She's tripping out. If she's one of those Puerto Rican studs, she has to be from the gutters. Um, that's the only way we're gonna have to get down with her. But like this Puerto Rican stuff, another flannel, this shit's crazy. But like I fuck with it because she got the Jesus piece on, so she got a little bit more respect, you know. Another stud. They're all getting cracked down. You know, this was about how white women can't be studs, but it's just turned into the crack fest. I'm sorry. Let's just search up the word dykes. Lesbian. Let's see. Nigga, what? Nigga, what? Like, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Let's see. Now that, like, that's a stud. That's a stud. Straight up. But like, like this is trying to be a hipster dykes. Hipster dykes. What the fuck? This bitch is sad. She not even a dyke. So beautiful that the world could bring us stuff like this. You know what I'm talking about? Like this is Now, that was crazy. But, like, this is what I'm talking about. Thank you, everyone, for checking out my first video. I appreciate it. Thank you for the break, and thank you for listening to my breakdown. Don't forget to follow.